Now we will learn all about the 8 principles of the DPA. They are the major part of the Act, so ensure you pay attention. The first principle can be seen behind me, but what is fairly and lawfully?
There needs to be a legitimate purpose to process data. This can be for the collection of debts, but it can only be information we need. Political views, for example, is not needed. Equally, once we have obtained the data for the purpose, we must only use it for that purpose. We can't, without permission, use it for other reasons such as selling it for sales calls.
The third principle is behind me. Make a note of it. What do you think we can or cannot do with the data which we have, or try to obtain? That's right, we must only obtain information which can help us collect the debt. Shoe size, for example, is not required.
Yes, we must also ensure that the data we get and already have is accurate. Otherwise we are in breach of Principle 4.
Ensure that you regularly keep up to date the information we have on file by asking the customer to confirm things such as their address, employment status, etc. This means that once we have finished using the data, we need to delete or dispose of it, bearing in mind that we need to keep it for a short time in case of complaints.
Data subjects, aka customers, have certain rights in accordance with the Data Protection Act. We will cover these later in the session.
Data must be kept securely. This is important as it prevents people from stealing and misusing people's data.
It is normal to implement a site security policy, network security policy, visitor procedure, use confidential waste bins, and have a clear desk policy to comply with this principle.
Data must only be sent to a company which has good security or is in a EU country. Now, watch this situation and identify where Lucy goes wrong.
I have been so busy at work dealing with David Smith, won't have needed to bring his file home to finish my work. There is just so much to do.
Tell me all about that, honey. Who is he? Is he in a lot of debt?
Oh yeah. About £40,000 worth. And he supports the Liberal Democrats. Did you see where I left the papers, honey?